that on honest. Okay, hi. We're checking real quick just to make sure sound is working, and then we'll go outside. So I got to do that here. The hair is a little bit of a frizz mess, but that's okay. It is warm. Okay, here it goes. YouTube's pulling it up. But yeah, we are in for just a second. Warm. We have sound. Okay, that's all I needed to double check. We have sound. Lottie is ready to go outside and work. She has like been yelling at me, like, let's go back outside. Look, oh, I've got it on me. There she is. She is leading the way, saying, let's go outside, because outside is her favorite. Okay, I need to take her water outside with me. Water for the pup, so she'll be good. So, hey, everybody, hope you're having a great day. It has gotten a little gray here. We're expecting some rain, but where I work is outside. You guys are seeing my really messy area here. Shrubs is home working today, so you'll hear some noise out here. Okay, let's get Lottie taken care of. Then we need to get... Okay. So, anyway, there's Lottie. We have to get a power cable, and then we'll be ready to get started. We're going to sand... Back to me. Real quick, I've got to find it. Oh, she is so fast. We got an electric cable. We'll be undercover, so that's why I'm not worried about the rain. But gosh, this has to get done. I got the stuff to do the sign a while ago. Okay, we have extension cords. Where are the extension cords? Like, we have big ol', like, fat mama jama ready to go outside extension cords, and I'm not seeing them. Oh, welcome to the basement, where it's a little dark and a little scary. I know we have them. It honestly should be sitting right here. Normally it sits right there, and it's not there. Okay. Oh, well, I've got some battery for now. We'll be good for a little bit. We'll get a cord here. Oh, I think Shrubs has 2 cords. That's part of the reason. You have 2 of the cords.
I don't need this.
Okay. I need 1 cord so I can plug in my phone just to make sure I keep battery. Yeah, there we go. Shrubs has the generator going while he's doing gutter repair. I know, isn't home ownership great, guys? Don't we love home ownership? We also own a house that they didn't put any 0 exterior plugs. So we have to be a little creative here. Fortunately, the gap under our screen doors, because they've like lost all their weather stripping, is great for plugging in stuff. Okay, come on. We're outside, Lottie. Okay, Lottie is here. Plug in the phone. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's great to be here. Shrubs is up on a ladder. Makes me a little nervous. Oh, crud. Where is it? Look, guys, my tripod that I got ready. Where did I? Great, now we got to go through the house. Hi, Ariel. Friend, hello, Ruby, welcome in. So this is I'm going to show you guys what we're working on. Then we'll go find the tripod mount because I don't know where that went. I've got to get these signs ready. So the first step is sanding. Then I've got like a primer, because I'm just using some old paint, is primer and some stain right there. The stain goes on this guy, the paint goes on this guy, and they will sit like this because I have a cool circle logo to make a sign. So that is the plan. That is my puppy. Well, she's not a puppy anymore. She's 8 years old, but that's my Lottie. She's a good girl. Say hi. Hi. Come on, Lottie. We got to go find the phone mount, because I put it somewhere. So let's go find the phone mount. Come on. I probably left it upstairs on my desk while I was getting the live together. So we're going back upstairs. Of course, it wasn't close. Up the stairs. Okay, phone mount's not on the table. So I'd love to know where everybody's watching from. I am near Nashville, Tennessee. In case anybody was wondering, yes, it is sitting right here. Phone mount acquired. Yes. I'd love to know where you guys are. It is really gray outside right now. We're expecting rain. Fortunately, my carport's covered. I can work out there. It's not supposed to be windy rain. We had a tornado run through here almost 2 weeks ago now. It'll be 2 weeks ago Sunday. And some of our cushions, right here, I'll show you our cushions that we've got. They're old. They're not anything nice. Like, they've been through it. But this guy, I was driving through the neighborhood and I found it 2 blocks away the other day. Sadly, we only have one now of those. This one, we have no idea where it is. So that was kind of crazy with it, like to find it that far away. So hi, animal lover. I will let you see the cute little dog. Lottie is my sidekick. So I've got to get this attached here real quick. Unfortunately, this is not difficult work. And then we'll be ready. Oh, I need to pop it off really, really quick here so I can get it adjusted just right. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful day where you are. The temp here, I mean, aside from it being really great, the temp is absolutely lovely. Okay, let's see. Where are we sitting right now? I need you to sit. I'm like literally holding the phone against like that. Yes, that will be right. Okay, popping this in. And here you guys go. Oh, Lottie, here. My son is getting home from work, so we want to make sure Lottie is safe. Lottie is a huge priority to us, obviously. She is a very good dog. Yeah. Okay. So first job is sanding. Let me kind of scoot this back so you guys can see the work surface. That's about as far back as I can go. Right here we will be sanding. I've got 80 grit and 220 to start with. I was trying to make a really pretty like display, as you saw in the thumbnail, of everything that I was going to be working with. So let's get out the 80 here. I say it's not going to be windy, and then the wind starts to pick up. I do not have a sandy block, so we're going to just kind of do this the old-fashioned way. This is actually too high of a grit. I'm seeing it scratching up the wood. We're going to go to the 220. This is too coarse. Let me see if let's go check the workroom. Maybe we've got a sanding block. Let's go see if we've got a sanding block in there, guys. Ooh, there was my coffee. Ooh, wind is blowing now, guys. There's Lottie. I'm walking around now with a giant tripod. Completely recommended. Hi, Lottie. Let's go see if we can find a sanding block. That will make life a little easier. We'll go back into the workroom. Lottie, you coming? You always come. Okay, back to the workroom. Tripod through the door. The workroom is very much a workroom, guys. I think we've got a sanding block in here. Let's see here. If I were a sanding block, where would I sit? You can see I don't sand a whole lot. Not part of my normal day-to-day stuff. I really thought we had one, though. I am looking all over these shelves. Not seeing it. I'm thinking we should have one. This is really weird that we don't have a sanding block, guys. I know we had one at one time. I just don't see it now. I don't think it'll be back here. We have a whole area of paint, and I don't see it back there. Rollers. Nope, nothing there. Oh! Okay, we're over to shrubs. If he knows where a sanding block is. Do you guys see a sanding block? Am I blind and missing it? Do you see the sanding block anywhere? Like a crazy game of I Spy in here. I don't know. I don't know. Where would you be? Where would you be? I wonder if I have one upstairs. That'd be really funny if I have one already upstairs. I don't think I do though. Oop, got caught on a cord there. That was the Ethernet cable running. Let's go check upstairs here real quick. We're gonna take the giant tripod up the stairs. I normally have a handheld, so there's another spot I can look. I can get the tripod through, which is down here, which is where I keep. This is where I keep my stuff. Might be one in here. I don't think there is. Although I do have smaller sheets. We'll grab these. We'll take the small sheets downstairs. I have smaller sheets. That'll at least be easier to use. Okay, back down the stairs. And now we'll actually get started. This will work. We'll make it work. Good stuff. 80 grit was way too hard. Yeah, not a sanding expert, but we're gonna get to the sign making. Hold on just a second. I will read the chat once I get stopped. Walking with this thing is not the easiest. Oh, my lovely coffee all over the floor. Here we go. Cool. Was it by the pancake? That was something else. Thanks for trying to see it. I really appreciate it. Okay, here's some 220. I've got a small piece. Let's get going. We'll actually get started now. Good, good. It's funny how, like, it felt pretty smooth, but I could see some of the dust. I'm actually kind of thankful for the windy day because it's like blowing the dust off quite a bit. 220 was definitely the way to go. I'm gonna need to fill a couple of areas. There's a spot here. I'm gonna fill here in a minute. Yeah, kind of giving it the good once over here. I don't mind if it's a little dinged up. I just didn't want to. Let's see what this side looks like. Okay, this side is worse. I'm gonna sand it just so that not as rough, but we're using the other side. I am going to be sealing both sides because this is going to be outside a lot. Claudia's in the backyard right now, enjoying her lovely life. She is sniffing the dandelion. She actually really, really, really loves dandelions. So there we are. Okay, cool. Sanding on that piece. Pretty much done. I'm gonna fill a couple of little spots and then we'll give it another sand, but that gets it good once over. This right here isn't gonna need any fill. It is a little rougher though. So I'd love to know, where are you? What are you working on today? What are you up to? This is me working. I normally make paint, but I have to do other jobs today. Oh wow, the difference. Oh wow, that like feels incredible now in comparison. It's so silky smooth. Sure, I'm just it's silky smooth. I'm like, it is definitely silky smooth. It is so silky smooth. Where did you just go? I heard you blow. There we go. Give it a little bit more now. Hey Karen, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is gray here. I am working on my sign. Look at all that dust. It's gonna be so silky smooth. So silky smooth. Oh wow, yeah, it's funny. It's like each time I kind of go over it, it's getting a lot better. And I need to do the edge as well. Let's get the edge done. Spin. There we go. We'll get a rag on that here in a minute, but right now that will be enough. Just a little hand dust off. Smoky and cloudy here, getting ready for the cooler weather. Yeah. We're not supposed to get like super cool here. And we're actually in the mid 70s right now. You're in the mountains though, so you'll get a lot cooler than we are. But yeah, you're girly. I have Nana duties. Oh, I'm just earlier because I have a lot to get done today, and this is like top priority because we are at 1 week in counting, so this has to get done today. Okay, I've got to go get wood filler real quick. I'm gonna move you guys over and let you watch the flowers so I don't take you in. The flowers are really pretty. I will be right back. Enjoy the flowers though. See, look, pretty flowers. We can zoom in on them. Let's see if I can do it without the, there we go, pretty flowers without the generator in the background. Back in just a second. Yep, the generator is going. I am back. I hope you guys enjoyed the tulip content. They're like, if you look, they're starting, the little petals are starting to kind of turn. So I know we're like on the last days of them, but I think they're looking so good and the hostas are coming up. I am gonna have to divide them. We had a lot of hot, dry weather at the end of the season last year and we lost quite a few, which makes me sad because hostas are normally like super, super hardy. Okay, so back to the project right here. Zoom back out. Quick change of plans. I do not have what I thought I have. So we're gonna think, what was that noise? Everything good?
Huh?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Just a loud crack.
There's a screw.
Okay.
I'm going the screws in the exact same spot.
I had a noise. I'm like, I don't know. Okay. He's crying me a ladder right now, getting up on the roof. He's getting ready to get to the shorter areas where it's not nearly as scary, but
I'm past the scary part.
it's still scary to me. He says he's past the scary.
Gravel. I'm worried about this.
Okay.
Wood, I'm level. I'm good.
Yeah. So, gutter repair, everybody's favorite. But he's got, so, we got this little portable generator when the ice storm was coming through so that we'd be ready. And because Shrubs has a corded drill, it has now basically become his little motor for his drill. Which for our house that has no exterior plugs works pretty well. As well as the fact that now we don't have to buy batteries for the drill because most of you guys know like cordless drills and cordless tools, like the batteries are the most biggest pain for them. So anyway, okay, we had no wood filler, so we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna YOLO. Because that's where we are time-wise. We're just gonna jump right into staining. I'm gonna do staining first, just because that's what I'm picking first. I have a good junk brush right here for it. I like junk brushes for staining. We're gonna stain both sides. So I'm gonna flip her over and we're gonna do the bad side first because I just wanna make sure that it's like mainly for the sealing property of all of it. I'm not so worried about this side. It's also a great way to practice when you don't care about a certain side. So let me see. Let's see if I set it here. Can you see the whole board? Yes, you guys can see the whole board. That'll work. Let me try to square up the frame. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see chat a whole lot. I'll hop back and forth. Oh, I didn't grab a paint key. Guys, I am like so not prepared today. Let me see if Shrubs has a screwdriver. Let's see if you got a screwdriver. I forgot to get a paint key. Okay. Oh, funny. Okay, Trump says there is a screwdriver down here. I'm looking. Oh, a paint key. Yep. The fun of home ownership. Shrubs found this in one of the beds. It is not ours. We have done no exterior painting in this house. So I have no idea where this paint key came from. But yeah, we have a paint key. Got some dirt on it. Let's get the dirt off at least. I'm also not 100% for sure on this stain because it was with the house. But we used it on another project and it was fine. So it'll be the same color that I used for some other stuff that I have at the booth because it was just some stuff we had. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we do. Oh, this is way lighter than I was expecting. It is soaking it right up, though. have a shade darker, so I may go grab the shade. We may sand this again. We'll let this be the first coat. We'll go get the darker here in a second. Now this still looks really, really natural. Lottie, too far. Lottie, come back. Good girl. She went out in the driveway. She's enjoying sniffing the wind. There must be some interesting smells in it today. So I'm out in our carport. We set up a little sitting area out here to have a nice outdoor space to get to hang out. Our house isn't set up really great for that, which we miss coming from California and stuff because we did that a lot there. Yeah, this is a lot lighter than I was expecting. That's okay. It's easier to go darker than it is lighter. Again. Morning wind. Edge here. Those are words I don't like to hear when you're coming on a ladder. I think he left his drill up on the roof when he came down.
Drill almost fell.
Okay, the drill almost fell, not shrubs.
Not the ladder, the drill.
Yeah. Again,
Woo!
words you don't want to hear.
No.
Hey,
no.
can you talk
We're
to
good.
chat for just a second while I go get
It would have just forced me to buy a new drill.
while I go get the other stain because this one's too light.
I can't hear you at all.
Can you talk to chat for just a second?
Yeah,
while I go get the other
sure.
stuff? Say hi.
Hello, chat.
Josh, you can take over.
Look at the stain. This wonderful stain. Made by Minwax. This is a weathered oak number 270 for those of you who know the different grades of weathered oak. It's a penetrating stain. It'll soak down deep inside the wood, which means you're probably going to have to do more than one coat, probably 2 or 3 or something to make it look really good. Depends on what you want. And then it is an oil-based stain, not a gel-based stain. Just depends on what you like to use when you're going through stuff. But I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, I'm working that way and up. I think she probably showed you. Hey, we've got 21 watching and 9 likes in the chat. What am I doing on the roof? I am replacing the gutter guards. So I'm not actually on the roof, I'm on a ladder. So the old gutter guards were hail damaged, and it was part of an insurance claim, so we get to replace them all. So I'm up on a ladder, going up and down, taking out 2 screws. But I was explaining
Yeah.
finish. and stain.
Ooh.
Woo.
So we don't have a darker shade?
No.
So I'm just gonna see if maybe I didn't stir this one. Oh my goodness, there's so much cinnamon. I just
Yeah.
didn't stir it.
Oh, you didn't stir it? Oh, yeah, it's gonna splash. But yeah, we've got 23 watching and 9 likes in the chat. All the likes help. So if you're gonna double tap right there on the wood, that'll help out a lot. Helps other people see the stream. And if you want to tap the hearts and the party horns, whatever, down in the corner as well, that's another thing that YouTube uses to encourage people to watch. They see that stuff is happening, so chatting is good, liking is good. We're 1 away from 10.
Woo-hoo!
10 likes would be great. Maybe we can shoot for 15 for the next step here. Get up to 15 likes. That would be fantastic. But we got stirring over here happening. Lottie's walking around behind the car. Lottie.
Too far.
Too far, Puppo. There she is. Hi. You have leaves in your hair and your snoot now. There we go.
Lottie's been going under the lawn furniture.
I'm literally burning gas here, so I'll go back up.
Yep, that's fine. I'm back now. Okay, we'll see what color this is now that I really stirred it up. I thought just shaking it would do it. Again. Okay, wait a minute. It turned gray. What the heck? It's now gray. I don't want gray.
You didn't ask for gray.
No.
Uh-oh. We use that same stain.
It says that this is supposed to be weathered oak.
Hold
This
on.
is
We use that same stain on that poster over there.
this one?
That one, yeah.
And it was this gray.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
I gave it a good shake and stir.
I'm getting the gunk off at the bottom, and this is
Well,
what I'm
test
doing.
paint on one of those.
So
See how much you changed it.
this is not the color I want. It's like a trip to Lowe's may be in our future.
What you go to?
I don't want to go to Lowe's either, but it just may be what has to happen. Okay, I have some test wood here. We are using the test wood. Cleaning off said test wood.
I did find an entire line of roofing nails in the gutter up there.
Yeah, it's like gray. Look how gray that is, guys. This is not what we want. This is just too old.
Well, you can, for the sake of the stream, paint the round.
Yeah, we're gonna go to painting now because we're gonna have to go get stain. That is not the color I want. I want it like walnut. So we're gonna have to go get walnut stain. Okay, change of plans. Let's hope the paint goes better. I gotta go get another stir stick, so you guys are gonna come with me to go get a stir stick. So yes, we definitely need gutter guards. Karen, definitely need the gutter guards. So let's go inside real quick. We're gonna go get another stir stick. I'm just using, for the first coat, some old paint that we had. Come on, Lottie. Come on. Using old paint because I don't want to use my good paint. That was like, paint is like gotten so expensive. I was like, oh my goodness, at Lowe's. So I need another stir stick. Stir sticks are up here. So you see, we have quite the stash of old paint. So I'm starting with that just as to use as primer. And it will work great. Get it right. I'm not trusting it. It's so gray. It's not the color I want at all. I'm even with wiping it, so. The first color was way closer. So you can kind of see it. It's just not, it's not right. I want warmer. Yeah, this is not the right color. Okay, so we are going to switch gears here. Now that I've made a giant mess. Move my brushes. We're gonna switch gears over to here. I'm gonna move these guys. Give myself some room. Okay, this is now my staining area. This doesn't have much. This is like empty. I really thought I had more paint in here than this. It should, it might be enough. We'll see. Stirring. This is just going to be a really, really soft green. I have a whole nother gallon of it inside, so I'm not too worried. Good news is when there's not much in here, it stirs up really fast. Okay, so this is the side I want to use. We're going to paint the side I don't want to use first. Just to kind of seal her up. Okay, can you guys see what I'm doing here? Remember, this isn't this. I didn't sand this side because I wasn't too worried about it, because this is not the side we're using. I'm just basically sealing it in. As a bug falls in it, ew! Get out of my paint, bug. This side will not be seen. No, Lottie. Lottie was gonna run in our backyard to bark at the. She would have been fine, but I saw her taking off and it made me nervous. To bark at the garbage men next door, who she couldn't get to because there's a fence between here and there. Two pieces of gutter guard have now been successfully replaced.
No.
Oh.
Way more than that.
Oh, okay. How many pieces of gutter guard have been replaced now? What are we at?
We're all the way over here.
So Shrubs has done about
Over here.
20 feet?
More than that. It's 3 feet at a time. I'll count when I get up there.
Well, I'm just thinking like the depth of a garage is roughly 20 feet. And that's... I'm watching from here knowing I can do nothing.
I know.
Shrubs is making me nervous, guys. Okay.
Well, this is the part that I was most worried about.
I'm just going around the edge just so I don't have a hard paint line. Because I don't want a hard paint line right there. There we go. No hard paint lines, guys. And that's got coat 1 on this side. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. Shouldn't take too long because it's going to want to soak it all up. We're going to go. Yes, we were all in suspense. Yeah, that didn't sound good. He's good. He is totally good.
I'm totally fine.
The ladder was falling. He was not on the ladder while it was falling. He was...
Smushed a planter thing from like Walmart.
Okay. But he was trying to keep the ladder from falling on one of our plants in the bed. So he's good. It's all good. Guys, he is totally fine.
Shrubs is fine.
Yeah, the ladder is fine. The plants are fine. Everything ended up fine. If you want to kind of imagine the emoji, though, of the guy standing in front of the burning building saying it's all fine, feel free.
Hi.
Okay, there we are. There is that. Okay. We're going to let that sit for just a second. We're going to walk down. I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go check the mail. We're going to go down the driveway. Look at my lovely driveway. Isn't it pretty? Look, there are dandelions growing in my driveway. Dandelion! But we have pretty daffodils. See the pretty daffodils? It's our first year with them. We got doubles. So we've got lots of color in there. I did a plant tour. I'm gonna check the mail. I'll let you guys look at the daffodils for just a second while I check the mail. Guys, we got mail.
I'll take the part that doesn't matter.
Look, guys. Look, look, look. Look who it's from. Natural Pigments. Our pigments are here. Our pigments are here. Let's go do an unboxing. We can do an unboxing real quick. We can do an unboxing. Let's go. Unbox my pigments. We can see what the third one was. I'm pretty sure I still have scissors out here. Did I take the scissors in? I took the scissors in. Why did I take the scissors? Dadgummit. Okay, Shrubs has a knife. We're going to open the package with a knife, guys. So I'm going to open it this way so you guys can't see my address. Hiding the address.
Okay.
He's going to slice the top, too. Just going to have to go through the... I'm trying to... Here we are. Okay, we're safe now.
You hold the box so you can get into it?
Natural Pigments. There should be 3 little containers in here.
Shoot on the screen, I got you.
Okay, the first one. Oh, Barite. That was the other one. I got Barite, guys. I was running low on that.
Barite. We've got Barite.
Here is the Italian Dark Ochre.
Woohoo!
Is here. And
Last but not least.
here is the Mars Yellow. They're all here, guys. And we saved that little box because those little boxes help with like packaging my little paints to keep it organized. So cool, they're here. I will be, depending, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will do an extra live stream. We can make the paint. Or maybe I'll make shorts with them because I do need to make some more shorts. But yeah. So, yay! Bonus things. We got Happy Mail, guys. Happy Mail.
Happy Meals?
The tulips are blooming,
Happy Meals?
blowing beautifully in the wind. Right there. But not too much. So they're not blowing so that they get hurt. Lottie is like, what is all the excitement? What is all this excitement? So much excitement. Okay. I wish I had some of those like little standy things so I could just flip this over. Because it's just tacky now. See, it's not like wet. If I give it a few more minutes, it'll dry. I'm killing time right now so we can flip it over. Get the color on the other side. I know it's just gonna soak it up. This is part of the, because the good paint is really, really pretty. Good paint is so pretty. Not that this is a pretty color. This is on one of the walls in our house. It's actually on 2 walls in our house. So, but it's not the right color for this. So, as we are watching paint dry right now, so that I can flip it over and paint the other side. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Welcome in, Erwin. Thank you for that. Our pigments got here, guys. The pigments are here. So I am very happy about that. I will make shorts of that because I will honestly probably be mulling those late this evening. But this is the job that has to like get done. Like I've got to get these done. There's so many things that right now are on time crunch because of the time. What?
Number 10 going on.
Okay. Shrubs is, for those of you who don't know, Shrubs is home. He's putting on number 10 now of the gutter guards. So that would be 30 feet that he is currently done. So that's nice to know. Wow, this room's like, one of our rooms is deeper than I thought. I was kind of assumed that it was 20 feet, but it is bigger than that. So, seeing where he is. So, awesome. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day where you are. I'm getting to be outside. I like any day where I get to be outside. It's not too hot, not too cold. That perfect time of year where the temp is wonderful. Dogwoods are blooming. Just all that, you know, it's like I keep showing you guys my bulbs that are blooming because I think they're so pretty. We have some double tulips. They're blooming too. Maybe we can show those here in a minute. They're a new one for me. We just got those. I've had daffodils before. I've had tulips. Like I really, really, really like red tulips. Like that is for me like probably my favorite kind of tulip. But we got double tulips that are like in rainbow colors. So that's a new thing. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm not used to having shrubs home, so it feels really weird, like during the day to have him home. And I'm not on, like Mondays he's home, but those are my planning days where like I'm working on behind the scenes stuff. And today is definitely not a Monday. I'm definitely not doing Monday things. Okay. It's still tacky. Stop being tacky. We need you to get your act together. Stop being tacky. Dry. It's honestly going to be butted up against this, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. I just don't want it to stick to the tablecloth. What's technically on a tablecloth? It's a shower curtain. Old shower curtains, guys, fun fact, work great as like coverings for painting. Fun fact. So I hear a leaf blower in the distance on top of our generator running right now. One of the things I've noticed since we moved to Tennessee, I do hear leaf blowers, but I hear a lot less leaf blowers. So I do not mind that. There were so many leaf blowers. Oh, I also didn't hear, so we heard leaf blowers a whole lot. Didn't hear lawnmowers as much. Okay, so let's kind of see how this dried. So this is the one. That is not the color I want. So we will be going and getting the right color. I have a vision. We must go with the vision. Okay. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm bored and I'm done. And we got to get the show on the road. Lottie, come back. This is the size we sanded. Look how pretty and smooth. So silky smooth. So I found it interesting going to Lowe's because I really didn't think paint prices had changed all that much. And it was quite the shock. What lately has surprised you that has gone up? Like, you kind of went to the store thinking it was going to be one cost and then you're like, wait a minute, what? Paint was definitely one, because pints or quarts were the price of gallons and everything. I was like, wait a minute, what? We were fortunately able. Because I needed exterior paint for this since they'll be outside. We were able to get these mixed into sample sizes. Again, so why I am painting it like this right now. And that brought down the cost a ton. So even if I have to go back and get a second sample size, it was still less than the quart was. So as we were pricing this out, there we go. I think I may sand this again because the grain perked up more than I thought it would. I want this silky smooth. Okay, let's hit the edge. Paint the edge. Paint the edge.
Up here. Sit. Up here. Up. 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 Good girl. Sit.
Yeah, it's funny how much it woke the grain up. Giving it a little paint. Giving her a little paint. I have some 400 grit that I could use for the painted surface. And since I want this so smooth that it'll be useful. There we go. One good soak-in coat on. This lid back on. We're gonna go in and clean the brush. Sink time! Sink time! Come on, Lottie, we're gonna go do sink time. Come on. Where are you? She is always, look at her. Look at that little miss. There's the little miss. We're going upstairs, which is really fun with the giant tripod. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Up the stairs, guys. Don't you know? And now I'm going to show you guys the results of the experiment. So remember I did thistle and I tried it in the, I like my colorful, it's just an old IKEA rug. It's not, yeah, I like my colorful carpet too. Okay, so did thistle, tried it in the Instapot. Guys, it made the wrong color. It's supposed to be like green. And we got this like mustard color out of it. So it's interesting that, you know, doing a different process with it did give us such a different color because it is normally like a green. So rinse my brush. So I don't want to say that it's failed because I learned. You know, I learned, okay, this is probably not the best way to do this. The one bad thing is like I harvested like most of our yard violets doing that. So I'm going to need to get more violets. Not running clear. Getting close. let's see here. Let's see how clear. We are clear. We have made it. Okay, so that's gonna have to dry for a little bit outside. We know that our experiment was a bust. Move that over here. I gotta decide whether I'm gonna dry it and keep it or not. What do you guys think? Should I dry and keep the failed experiment? Or should we get rid of it? And just say, oh, well, try again. You gotta decide on that. So since I got time, I think we could mix a little paint in here. It's gonna take me a minute to get everything set up. So you guys are gonna run around with me. I'm gonna take you off of the big tripod. I'm gonna take you off of the big tripod. Hi, we're gonna hang up this way. I'm gonna take the big tripod back downstairs at least while I'm going downstairs to get the stuff, but we can mix some paint here real quick. Get that Italian dark ochre, which I don't have any of, and I like have to have it to keep going. And then we can also, I need this because we're gonna go to the small tripod. I've got my camera mount. Let's get the coffee. Because there is the coffee. There is my mug. We will fill them up before we go downstairs. Or back upstairs. I am downstairs right now. You guys are gonna sit by on that for just a second. Filling my coffee back up. Shrubs asked me to bring this down. I think it's empty now. I think I'm finishing it off right now. Okay, I did just finish it off. That's really funny. We're gonna toss that in there. We're gonna grab the paint, you guys. And we're gonna go back upstairs here. Do I have enough hands? Do I have enough hands, everybody? I think I've got enough hands. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs and we are going to finish the paint. You guys go, look, you got up in that shot. Do I have any boogers? Am I all clear? Am I good? Come on, Lottie. Okay, back upstairs. We're gonna go make some paint. We'll make the paint. Italian dark ochre, Mars yellow, and the barite that I needed. Okay. The hallway, the stairwell is always dark. Always dark. Okay, here's that back where it belongs. Coffee. Yeah. Okay, pigments are where they go. Let me find my switch pod, which is what I use as my normal mobile tripod. It's right here. Got it. Okay, we'll make paint. Okay, we're gonna prop you up. I'm actually gonna put you guys in a mug for a minute. There you go, mug cam. Mug cam, guys. What do you think about mug cam? I get the tripod together. Okay, I can see Shrubs is working like right outside. Right now, there we go. Guys, we're gonna be, here we are. You guys are in the normal camera mount now. I can see you, you can see me. Okay, let's get a mulling plate. My other plate, which actually goes over on this side. We're gonna switch you guys. And now I'm gonna be back looking like crazy. Look, I'm glowing like an angel. There, 1/2 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. This is what I need. These guys right here, got all the tools. Ooh, that was loud. I need the Mars Ochre bottle and another bottle for Italian Dark Ochre because I haven't made that guy yet. Okay, Mars Yellow bottle, new bottle, label. I don't know where the other stuff is. Let's turn on some lights in here. Oh, it's starting to get a little brighter. And we're gonna flip you guys so you can see what's going on. There's my pretty flowers. Okay, guys. I'm just realizing that I have the mount backwards for what I need. So hold on just a second. We gotta fix this. I'm gonna take you guys out of this. You need to be on this side and this way. There we go. Now you guys are on the right side. Otherwise you would have gotten a really, really weird view. Okay, paint time, paint time. Come on, log in. Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm not. Do I have my quarter? I have my quarter, guys. I have the quarter. There we are. Now it's locked. There we go. Zoom in, actually zoom out. There we go. Now I can see. You guys can see, we all can see. Italian Dark Ochre right here. Let's go. Let's go. Making paint while we're waiting for paint to dry. Multitasking, guys. We are getting it all done. All the things, because we're gonna have to go to Lowe's later. No. I was like, no, not Lowe's. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to do all this stuff with this. I'm gonna probably do 2 batches of this because there's so much. But I've kind of find that it's hard to mull a little bit when you do more than this amount at a time. So I think I'm gonna have to do 2 batches of the Italian Dark Ochre. And the medium, this is watercolor medium. I know I do not have anywhere that we are making paint today, but this is what is going to happen because this is what needs to be done while we wait. So we are using our time wisely. Okay. Next, mix this up. Okay, see how easy this is one of those easy colors. Some colors are easy. This is one of them. It's like this pigment wants to be a paint. It doesn't fight you. It's like, please, make me into paint. And we will mold this. And hopefully in a little bit we'll be able to go downstairs and sand. we will get to back to that. So many things to do. Does anybody else out there run a small business and you're like, I feel like I'm always doing 1,000 different jobs and juggling them all at the same time? This is real life. Yeah, totally real life. If I was at the computer, I would edit the title. But anyway, having fun today, enjoying just all the interesting things that we get to do. When I was first out of college, I enjoyed substitute teaching because it was different subjects each day. And that was nice. On the hamster wheel life, right, Karen? You know, because it's like, oh, I'm in this classroom. Because I was younger, it's like there's something that's like lovely with like teens behave a little bit better for you. I tried substitute teaching as a little older, and it was absolutely horrible. I wanted to cry and scream. This is not Mars Orange. This is Italian Dark Ochre. Hello, welcome in, Addictive Red. We got our shipment in. We got our colors. We opened it a little bit early. Mars Yellow came. It's right here. We'll get to that one next. And then the third color that I ordered was Barite, which makes sense. But I couldn't remember which one it was. Yay. So this is, yeah, Italian Dark Ochre. I needed this one. So I had this before. And when you hear me talk about make sure the cap is on, this was a casualty to not making sure that the cap was on, in that I dropped the bottle it's in, because the bottles I use are glass, and the glass shattered, and I lost all of the pigment. So I just now am making up the first batch of watercolor in this shade. So yeah, new color. New color unlock. So we're just on the first mull. I'm getting ready to scrape it in and do the second mull, and that should be all it needs. It's coming together really, really well. It's a paint that behaves. Shrubs is home today. He is currently working on gutters. I can see him right out the window in front of me. He's to the short part of our yard, which makes me feel a whole lot better. He did the tall part first. Hey, Epic fans, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm in here making paint right now. I have been working on my sign for the booth. It's drying right now. So I was like, okay. I felt like I was like I could just stand out here and chit chat about my flowers, which I don't mind doing, but I have other work to do. So came in here and I was like, you know what, since the new paints are here, we will get these colors mixed real quick. And that will be something I don't have to do this evening. You know what? Guys, our goal tonight, my goal tonight is to be in our study where Shrubs and I's computers are, playing a computer game tonight. That is my goal. I have gotten all the work done and I am relaxing, playing a computer game. That is my goal. I think it's a pretty good goal. What colors have you made so far? Yeah, let's see here. So this is the only color today. We did quite a few yesterday. We did like cobalt blue and Victoria green yesterday. The ones I'm only doing the 2 today just because these are the ones that have to get done. And they're both in the yellow family, Italian dark ochre and Mars yellow. Everybody needs downtime. Yeah, it's a good goal. So we've been playing modded Minecraft. And honestly, I've been enjoying it because I like The Sims, I like SimCity, and I've been playing Mine Colonies, which is a mod that kind of makes you build your own little self-running city in Minecraft. So it combines all 3 games into one. Violet and gray. Okay, cool. So you're here a couple of days ago. Yeah. So one of the things, like we've been talking with Romina about trying to get a good server going and stuff with all of us where we may do combo streams of Minecraft, which would be me under my Beth Ann account, which is my gaming account, guys. So you guys would have to follow yet another account. But Shrubs has a gaming account as well. That's where his name comes from, Mr. Shrubway. And so we might be all hopping in and playing something together. But Minecraft is my main game just because it's a lot of fun. But one of my goals for the year, because I was setting some personal goals too, is I am wanting to create the most epic Christmas server. So it's got a winter theme to it and everything. And this is for my family. And the way I want to, I'll kind of go through the way I want to set it up. So the idea is it's for the family, but it'll have little realm universes off of it. Yeah. I'll pull all the accounts. Thank you, Addicted. But the idea is because my kids are adults, that they could then invite who they wanted to be in their little section. So people would have access to go to that section of the Christmas world. And I'm working on which mod packs everybody would want in it and getting that put together. And then, but we all have this one main hub and stuff like that. And so lots of people are now playing on this Christmas server, which I think sounds like a ton of fun. The server literally starts the day after Thanksgiving and ends on Epiphany, January 6th. That is it. It is only that amount of time. And I think it would be so fun. Shrubs and I would share a world. My son and his wife would share a world off of it. And my family would have access. My kids could obviously come to my world. I could go to theirs. But the people they invite would only have the access into theirs. So working on all of that behind the scenes, guys. I think it sounds like fun. But I like the idea of having like the time frame. Like it's only open for this amount of time. I mean, I've been building a castle for 3 years now, and it's given me some holidays and all sorts. That's what's fun though, when you have that, the long-term world. Shrubs and I are really bad at long-term worlds. We like early games so much. You get to discover new things every time they log on. I love it. My kids also used to play Shrubs because they've been on since beta. I came on in the really, really early. But they used to play a game that they created. It was their own little thing where it was called Capture the Book. And they would each make a little base, and it would be open and creative while they were building the base and stuff, and you had to hide a book. And you had to see how long it would take the other people to find the book in your base. And they enjoyed playing that forever. And I remember just seeing all of them, because once they were able to play on Pocket Edition, that's like where they all were. They were all playing on their little devices, on their phones and whatever. And it was funny because I didn't have an account in Pocket Edition, but my daughter had one. Yeah, there's hidden stuff in that my made forgot about. Oh, that's really fun. All the memories that are built in that. But so our Shrubs and Ice world right now that we're playing in is it's a Mine Colonies thing where you are reclaiming an ancient city. And Shrubs and I really, really, really like cleaning out ancient cities. It's a silly thing that we enjoy. Like, we have done it so many times. There are streams of us out there doing ancient cities. So, but I haven't really streamed much. It's been a year since I streamed anything on the gaming channel. So. But yeah, we have fun. I've got this set up. Like, I mean, literally, I've got mics. I've got the whole thing. Yeah. So. I honestly may be able to stream if I don't do a face cam. Because I think the camera is what's slowing my computer down right now. But if we do decide to go live on the gaming stuff, I will do an announcement as a community post on the YouTubes, letting you know the channel and everything. It's BethAnn78. So if you see me in Metal Stream, that's who I am there. BETHANNE, and then the number 78. So that is me. You'll see my blue hair. Because I used to have blue hair. Now I just have silver hair. I'm a blue hair in another way. Yesterday when I was getting my hair done and everything, I was talking to my daughter about how much I miss some of the old school things. Like, okay, used to be like little ladies, if you can remember this. This is going to date me. But, you know, they would go get their roller set, and they would have their beautiful silver hair or white hair. And you thought that's what the surprise was, that I was going to be, I had blue hair again. Funny enough, I thought this would be less upkeep, because the roots aren't nearly as bad. But I miss when it was like normal for little ladies to add pink, lavender, or the light blue washes to their hair. Like, how cool. I think that needs to be brought back. I really do. I also think that, like, we shouldn't feel like we have to, like, not have gray hair and chase youth forever. You know, I am happier now in my 40s than I was in my 20s. Yeah, true blue hair. Yeah, silver hair is my goal in life. So my husband, Shrubs, I'm like trying to say Shrubs and husband, and it's coming out son, and he is definitely not my son. Oh, please no. he is like, we were seeing pictures and like just in the past year, how much his hair has changed. And he was actually a little disappointed because he's a redhead. And the redhead in his family all went like silver white by like 40. And he didn't. And he like felt like let down that didn't happen to him. Okay, Italian dark ochre. Let me grab a couple of things real quick. We have some steps to do. Okay. We got to do a swatch. We got to do all the extras here real quick. Get my pen. Find my pen. This is what I lose this pen more often than I would like to admit. And it's like in one of 3 places, tops, ever. There. Lottie, did you take my pen? You guys, do you think Lottie has my pen? Did she hide it from me? Okay, we're gonna check the bag again. Maybe I didn't. It's hiding right here. It was literally right in front of me again. It's like my coffee mug yesterday. It was hiding from me. Found it. I love my red hair. That's silver. Okay, here we go. Guys, are you ready? We're gonna write on this side because there was some blue pigment in that mat. I'm gonna write down here. This is Italian dark ochre 12A. Here we go. Let's see what this color looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty shade. It's a really pretty shade. I remember when like the red shade of hair that was like really popular, like was like a shade that was natural to no one in the 90s, like Dana Scully hair. There we go. There is an Italian dark ochre. Okay, I need to do my little guy over here. Okay, where are you, Italian dark ochre? Right here. Okay, there is that done. I'm gonna set this down here now. We're gonna put a little bit of paint in here. I gotta figure out how to get this all on camera right now. So let's scrape the palette in. Because I figure I'm gonna need 2 batches of this. There we go. I couldn't stand that there was a girl I went to school with that had her hair dyed the color, and she claimed all the time that her hair was natural. No, like that color was not natural in anybody. Okay, I scrape in a little bit more because the palette knife was dirty. It was wanting to. Don't want to waste any paint. don't want to waste paint. So let's load this guy up. We're just gonna drop it in. There we go. 1/2 pan loaded. Push it into the corners. There we go. There's that. Now I'm gonna load the other 1/2 pans. But my palette is good. Bring it down here now. I'll put them all up there. There we go. Went a little further than I was expecting, which is a pleasant surprise. Okay, spread her around. Get it into the corners. There we go. I'm kind of happy this went a little further than I expected. Happy surprise. Yeah, right? Like who's doing? Thought she was fooling everybody. Thought somehow. Maybe if I say it enough, it'll be true. There we go. Meanwhile, I stood there, a natural ginger getting accused of dyeing my hair. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. It's like, come on, guys. Come on. I'm gonna do one more batch of this here real quick. Then we'll be good to move on. Cap. Here's the cap. Making our custom color paint, yeah. So peanut butter, no. So, okay, no, Christopher, it's cool. So I was working on my sign outside at the beginning of stream, and it got to the point that like all I could do is just like sit. And so rather than letting everybody sit and watch paint dry, Italian dark ochre right there, I decided to come back in here and make paint. So I make watercolors and gouache right now, working on trying to expand the line a little bit. Gotta rinse my brush. And I sell them at local markets. So that is what I'm getting ready for right now. So I do not have an online store yet. Working towards that, figuring out a lot of the logistics sides of things. I'm very transparent about all of it. Right now we're learning money. And sometimes we make Food Monster lore. Yeah, true. You know, just it depends on what day it is. Who shows up for stream. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Literally, it's what I do is just, this is my small business. So it is just that. And we get to hang out with Lottie, who is my 8-pound toy poodle. She is up here with me right now. And Shrubs is here, but he's normally modding, but right now he is working on the roof. Make my volcano made. Food monster lore. Now, so one of the people who shows up, Hunter, he likes to draw little monsters, and he asked chat like to give him ideas. And so we literally like came up with this. We were coming up with like backstories for all of them, and they were all based on like food items from a deli. That happened the other stream. So that happens. That we just like to chit chat and hang out. The one thing that makes my paints a little bit different is that I don't use any petroleum products. So I don't use single-use packages, like packaging for what I sell. We were hungry, yeah, definitely. Like a deli sandwich sounds incredible right now, and we have an incredible deli here. So I don't use so there's no single-use packaging, any single-use plastics used in any of my packaging. I cannot control where I source from how they package. It's not to that point yet, sadly, in the world, but so I try to minimize it as much as possible. But I also do not use any pigments that are derived from petroleum products either. So I'm trying to make art better, what little steps I can do. And these are pigmented to the point of being artist grade paints. I mean, we all have armpits. That's how I feel about them. They're necessary. If we didn't, we wouldn't be able to move our arms. I don't know. So, anyway, just making the pants. But yeah, first market is already, like, it is a week away. It is 1 week from today. I will be loading everything up in the invisible Jeep, and we will be heading down. I've got so I need to sit down and make my like final to-do list to be completely ready. So I'm gonna have to do some swatches for my cards that I have to display what colors I sell, which is good. Yeah, some smell better than others. Exactly. That is true. Thanks for the sub, Christopher. Super cool of you. Also join the Discord. I did put the Brush with Becca video that I was talking about seeing imaginary colors in the Discord. So it is there for those of you who want to go check it out. I do not recommend sniffing armpits though. I need to go join the Discord. Yeah, the links are there. I may not have put it in the link shows up from Streamlabs. I don't think it's in this description. It was in all the other descriptions though. It's in yesterday's live stream description. So, hi Emma, hope you're having a good day. I'm getting a little bit of paint mulling time today. I did not expect to have it right now because I need to go. There's something kind of soothing about this. Yeah, it does a little bit. Although I'm too chatty to let it be a good ASMR. But yeah, just watching me mull. I I was making my sign, and we will go back down to sign content here in a little bit. But it needed to dry. And I kind of reached an impasse of like, well, there's nothing I can really do right now. So it's like, I will go make the paint that needs to be made. Yeah. Suddenly, like it goes from like, it's not actually joined. So mulling is the step, for those of you who are new, that I'm doing right now. And it is what takes the binder in my watercolor medium and gets it to join with the pigment molecules in here. And it suddenly goes from being like a separate thing to a fully combined thing. So that's basically the step. So you start with pigment, you add a binder, which comes in the form of a medium. I'm using watercolor medium. Different oils are binder. That's how they make oil paints, like linseed and walnut oil. You can combine with that. If you use an egg yolk, that's how you get timber paint. So pretty cool the way all this works. Use egg. So use both, for both gouache and watercolor, use watercolor medium. The difference with gouache is it gets calcium carbonate added to it, which gives it a little more opacity. So those are the difference between the two. Slightly different feel, a little more opacity. So, but I'm just pushing the paint, basically I'm squishing it between my muller and the glass plate to make them come together. Don't forget to double tap. Yeah, exactly addictive, double tapping the screen. We firmly believe that double tapping the screen helps the paint come together, especially if you double tap where the paint is. And thanks for all the hearts, guys. You think my hair looks good? I really like it. So I'm enjoying my new hair. Shrubs likes it. And I can honestly say that everybody in the salon had a blast doing it yesterday. Especially when I showed up with my inspiration picture. I was like, I want this. If you like the color Tommy color, that's really funny. But yeah, it's just funny. They're like, yes, I want a 1987 perm. And they're like, wait a minute, what? It's like, yes, that's what I want. I want to rock it like it is 1997 or 1987. I'm going to listen to my Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. I'm going to have my Wayfarers on, right? The top. Okay, got her. Wayfarers on, baby. I can see you, my love for you. Anyway, so I figure we've got enough trouble in the world. I'm going to have fun where I want to have fun. I got to go. Oh, so nice meeting you, Christopher. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Friday. It is a fabulous Friday. Hopefully you have some fun for your weekend. My fun is making paint, doing housework. But we're like fixing things that need to be fixed type housework. Not like just your normal, like I'm mopping the floors, cleaning the bathroom. No, not that type of stuff. Like home improvement type stuff, which I like. I enjoy it. It's not stressful. Gotta go too. Oh, awesome. I may stream tomorrow. It's like 50-50 right now. If I don't, the next one will be Tuesday, but it really depends on where I'm at. If I can get to the point that I'm doing like the artwork on the signs, that is my goal. That will be the stream tomorrow. So I will literally I will be painting the signs, like doing lettering, that kind of stuff on them to get them ready. Okay, here's something for you guys to chat. What I'm doing, I'm making paint. This is watercolor paint. So I hope Emma, you have a good day as you head out. I didn't think I said that. I needed to say it. So yep, this is watercolor paint I'm making. This is Italian dark ochre is the color. I need to also be working on my sign, but my new pigments came that I've been waiting for. And so I needed to get these together to get the half pans going. Welcome to running a small business. And sometimes you just have to do things when the opportunity arises. And by doing this today, my half pans start drying earlier. So, which is good. If you didn't know. Okay. Clean this up. Okay. Yeah, the sooner you fill again. Exactly. And with these, like, they need a decent amount of time to dry. So it's like, oh, I gotta kind of do this as much as I can because it's better to not do them in the dehydrator. So let them go really slow. Here we go. There we are. Good afternoon. Welcome in, V. Hope you're having a good day. Girly, I'm looking for the I'm looking for the channel with paint drying. So we ended up coming in rather than watching the paint dry outside to make the paint. But yeah, we'll have some fascinating sink content now. If you guys are ready for sink content. We'll do the marshmallow and then we can go check the signs before we go to Lowe's. Ooh, there's some interesting birds outside. They're like a red brown. They're not cardinals, but they're like a very ruddy brown. Good thing Lottie's not in the yard. She would be chasing them away. They're enjoying a minute. Sink time. that dry for a minute. Get ready for Mars Yellow. It is super sad. No birds in our yard for sure. Yeah, that's right. Cleaning, the excitement of the clean. Okay, next will be Mars Yellow, which is right here. It is very yellow. I don't think it's quite as, it tends a little orange compared to cobalt yellow. If I had to say which one's my primary yellow, I'd say cobalt. For a primary, my favorite. Chili Couillon really liked it too. And it's in my, so let's go see here real quick. We got a moment while that dries. We'll go over to the table. Let's go to the table. So Mars Yellow is in the sunflowers. So I needed it here. It's also in the basics right here. So I needed it there. So for those two, I had to have it, as well as, so I needed it there. I was going to run out. I still had a half pan to fill of it. Like I just had to give up. So I didn't have enough to fill all my half pans. So yeah, this is as far as this half pan got. See, it really is dry. Right there. It needs more paint added. So there we go. So we will get to adding more Mars Yellow to it so that I like to try to keep 3 half pans at all times. After this show, I will be doing an inventory of half pans and which ones need refilled and I need to add. And I like having 3 gouache, 3 watercolor as well. Which we haven't done a lot of gouache yet on this channel. That's because I had all of those done a while ago. That's where I started, because that's typically I paint more with gouache than watercolor, but just my personal like. So it's funny what can be exciting, isn't it? Like I'm really ready to have this color back. Italian dark ochre is nice. It was needed. It's in the, so the Italian dark ochre I needed for the earthen ochre set. That's why I haven't done those dots yet. That's those dark cards. So, anyway. Okay, let's nab this. Yeah, that half pan needs to be finished. It will get finished today. I'm gonna be adding a ton of watercolors for this one too. The dot cards are like the main product I want to add. It's like the half pans are secondary. So if the half pans don't get done, it's not the end of the world. But I want to also get into getting to doing 30 likes, guys. Wow, you guys are so cool. You really are. I love getting to hang out with you. And I think it's cool that you want to hang out with me if I work. Because it's not like I'm not doing like your standard like ADHD content where it's like, jump around, do 1,000 things, type of stuff. It's normally pretty focused. Like these are the things I have to get done today, guys. And I don't make you sit and watch me do computer work. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make my volcano. We only have to do 1 batch of this. That'll be plenty for what I need to get done. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. And we get some more medium. I did go, so Shrubs and I were busy this morning. Before going live, we went out to Fly, Tennessee, which is where I get my spring water. So my spring water jug has been refilled. Isn't it 80? Yeah. I find this to be the perfect level. Yeah. So I've got that done. So totally got my new spring water. Really excited about my spring water, which is funny. It is like this right here is Mars Yellow Pigment. It is very similar to that color. So Jim Decker, another red. We have another red. We have 2 reds in here. Cool. Welcome in. So yeah, we're making Mars Yellow paint right now, watercolor paint, while I'm letting my sign dry outside before we do another coat. And then we had to go to the next city north of us where we are. All the reds, so many reds, right? To get a ladder so shrubs could be working on the gutters today. So we got up and we got to work today. It was one of those things like I could wait till noon to go live, but I've got to get started working. So it was just kind of easier to go ahead and go live and just have it be a lot of different tasks, like mini tasks today. So, yeah. Here's Romina when we're gathering reds. I know she is working on right now a creator group, and that takes a lot of energy, like this really cool community. So she is normally a post-lunch streamer. And I mean, they were here like all of stream yesterday, which I was surprised, like, because they're busy and doing stuff. So. Yeah, with content creation, there's so much behind the scenes stuff. All the chit chats and bits. So. Helping each other come up with ideas. All of those fun things. What's working for you, what's not working for you. Like there is a whole Discord set up just for YouTube Shorts creators by YouTube. Oh, English speaking YouTube Shorts creators. With some components for vertical, for live stream and all that stuff, so. So how's everybody? It is a gray day here. Temp is great. We have a chance of rain. But it's one of those days where a lot of little things. Is this Indian yellow? Close. Close. It's Mars yellow. Really close though. You just did dark ochre. I've done lemon ochre before a couple of streams ago. I didn't realize I already had a lemon ochre done, so I now have more lemon ochre paint. So I'm not gonna have to make that one for a little bit, even though it's a really pretty color, it really is, but it's just one of those, it's like, this one likes to say chunky if you can't tell. Glad you guys are doing good. Yeah, Mars yellow, I've got orange, red, like 2 shades of red and crimson. So I like, so they're all, chemically, they're all like really close. I can't remember all of it right now. You can kind of see it. You see these types of colors typically coming from different iron compounds in that family. There is some pigment I want to get my hands on, like desperately, that is made literally from cleaning up runoff from old coal mines, that like they're literally working to clean up some of the pollution from it, and they're using that to make these pigments because there's a lot of iron compounds and stuff in them. It's like, I want to get a hold of that pigment. So I know one of the paint companies, I want to think that it is, I'm not thinking of the name right now. Not Liquitex, Golden. Golden has them. What are we doing here? We are making paint. Very hard to get that from Mars, yeah. So this is Mars Yellow. It is a very warm yellow. Whereas if I had to say cobalt yellow is a little more of a cool yellow. So I hope everybody's having a lovely day where you are. We're having a good day here. I did not intend on making paint today because I've got to make my sign, but I needed to stop and let some paint dry for a little bit. So we are making paint while my paint is drying because this needed to get done today anyway. You can see this guy likes to be a chunky boy. It has got little chunks all over the place. It just takes a lot of work to get it to come together. If you don't like the color. Yeah. So I hope you're having a good day, Blue Sky. I got a couple of new people in here right now. This is watercolor. Bob Ross would use. It is really similar. I think it's really similar to Indian Yellow, which he did use Indian Yellow quite a bit. So we just keep mulling. You can see it's wanting, I don't know how much you guys can see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit right there. See how it's doing that? That's a sign it's not ready yet. It'll keep coming together a little bit more and a little bit more. But yeah, oh, it's kind of like good egg yolks, you know, like the eggs that you get from the local farm, not the eggs you get at the supermarket, right? Yep, still greeny. It'll come together. Yeah, free range eggs. We used to have chickens, and I miss my chickens. And if our yard was fully fenced in, I would have chickens again. And Lottie would just have to make friends with them. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he made this color. Tell you a couple of the colors that I won't ever carry because I don't carry pigments that are derived from petroleum products. Phthalos are made from petroleum products. So no phthalo green, phthalo blue, which are lovely colors, but when I was deciding what I wanted from what I made, I was like, And then also, what was the other color? There was another color that he uses a ton that I would love to have, and I'll have to look it up. I did a thing like a couple of years ago, I think it's been 2 years ago now, where I went through the most used Bob Ross colors, and I found when I was doing my color comparison shorts, where you see like all of the color pencils I have from all the different sets with a certain color name compared on one sheet. I did Bob Ross edition where I literally went through and did his colors. That was fun. But I remember phthalo blue, phthalo green. So I hope everybody's just having a lovely day. If you are enjoying this nice relaxing paint content, watching me mix paint. Okay, it's getting a little less grainy. I'll zoom in. You guys can see it's getting a little bit less. It's starting to come together better right there. Go ahead and double tap that like button It helps out a ton. It also helps the paint mix if you double tap the paint. Oop. What did Streamlabs have? Oh. Sometimes if you do, sorry. If you do, it is me. Too many emojis, it flags it as thinking it's Zalgo text, which is the way people evade blocked words. So it's okay. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in. I know you're cool. And I know you didn't post anything inappropriate, but I just want to let you know that. It's one of those, like, I want to be able to remove that, but especially since it's just me and Shrubs is out working. I don't have any mods today. So, yeah. No worries. You are super cool. And I know you did not post you did not chat anything. So that's why it does that. Yeah. Oh! What in the world? Why did it say it? Foul language? What was view deleted message? There. Oh, I know which one it is. It's the brown. Yeah. It won't let me allow that one. Streamlabs saw the one word before brown with Van Dyke Brown and flagged it. Yeah. I think it's like so much fun. So that is what gets flagged. Yeah. It's sadly, we live in a world where people are not nice. So yeah, it's not cool. You can still, or it is, I know you're cool and I know what you're putting. So I'll read it out because I can't just let it back in. Titanium white, alizarin crimson, cad yellow. So cadmium yellow was one of them. Sap green, phthalo blue, phthalo green, midnight black. Which other one was it then? I thought there was one more, dark sienna and Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown is also another brown. I remember that. Oh, goodness. I'm having to think hard right now. But yeah, known for his wet on wet technique. Yeah, that was his big thing. Okay, kind of crazy stuff. So, oh, no worries. But yeah, the wet on wet technique is actually really neat because it was taught first by the guy that he learned it from. Like, he learned it from somebody else and then started going around. The whole Bob Ross story is kind of fascinating. And at the same time, like, really sad. Because, like, his family got, like, completely written out of all of his estate because of business transaction stuff and supposed contracts and stuff. So, yeah, it's like, it's a whole mess. But, like, the guy he learned from was, like, a little upset that he got so much credit for the technique. So, yeah. Yeah, just trying to name colors, right? But I know Van Dyke Brown has another name, too. And I'm trying to remember which one it is. If you guys want, here's what I'll do. I will go get, if we can hit 45 likes, I know it's not Mummy Brown, right? I do have a mummy. It's not real mummy. It's called it because it looked so much like Mummy. Caput Mortem is the other name for Mummy Brown. There hasn't been any real mummy, thank goodness, in quite some time. But it's like so similar in color that that's what it's called, Armenian mummy. Yeah, he totally got screwed on everything. Hold on, I've got to check a text real quick. Got that. What is Mummy Brown? So, okay, original Mummy was actually made from ground up mummies. How kind of weird is that? And yeah, it's like Soylent Green is people. I mean, like, oh my goodness. Like, you just, like, now it, like, is kind of weird and mind-blowing. The Victorians were weird. Just know the Victorians were so weird. I think it actually existed before the Victorians, but still. And it was known for, it was a very specific color. And it was like known for its smell, was actually like a pleasant smell. It's probably from the resins and stuff, but yeah. So it was a very specific, yeah. A true fact, yeah. Hey, Noodle, welcome. Need to head out. No worries. Have a good day, Karen. Enjoy your time with C. Yeah, you should totally. I could pull out. I've got some Caput Mortuum pencils too that I can pull out to kind of show you a little bit more of the color, what it looks like. But yeah, and yeah, it's like it's such a strange. Like thinking through, like that was a color. Like we were talking about arsenic green last night. Again, just proof. Is it Prussian blue you're looking for? I think I did a Prussian blue one, maybe. I don't remember. But I've done Prussian blue. I actually really like Prussian blue as a color. It is a pain in the butt paint to make. I actually had to tune my mummy, like actual mummy brown. Oh my god, like isn't it weird? Like. And a lot of people did not realize it was actual mummy. Like it really, like they just thought it was the name of the color. You know, like this is the color mummies are. Yeah. Yeah, the smell. It had a very, very specific smell. And probably it was what I would call a complex color, similar to like indigo, and those others that you see multiple shades in just because of the nature of the pigment. So video skipping. Oh no! I hope it's getting a little better. I had to swing over to my text for just a second. That's probably what caused the issue. But yeah. I'm currently making Marzilello watercolor. But yeah, I can pull out a couple of things. We'll go here in just a second before we go back downstairs. Still needs. This one, it feels like it comes together really, really well, but you can see it's still wanting to separate a little bit. It just takes a lot of mulling, even though it doesn't feel grainy. It just takes a lot. So I hope the video gets a little bit better. Hopefully now that I'm back, I had to check that text because my husband Shrubs is up on our roof right now. So I am currently parent on call. So. But no, she popped a tire because of a pothole. And Department of Tennessee is saying that section of road is still being handled by a contractor. So now we have to send the claim to that contractor to cover the tire. Not the end of the world, just more paperwork. Are you in a state? I am in a state. State of mind? No, I'm in Tennessee. That's what I meant. I am in Tennessee right now. What is my favorite shade of purple? Ooh, that is a good question. Right now, I'm really leaning towards manganese violet, but I did ultramarine violet the other day, and it is in a really close second right now. So yeah, so that is where I am currently selling out of, is Nashville area. I'm going to start, once I get all of the current products I'm making done, I am going to start doing my shipping tests. And if the first round of shipping tests go well, I'm hungry for scrambled eggs, I can see that. I will be able to start shipping dot cards soon. And I will do those. I will start with those on Etsy just because I already have an Etsy up and running. And it's an easy link, but I will be transitioning everything for the physical products to my own storefront at my own website. So just FYI. Or if I'm really motivated, these will just start on the separate website. We'll see. What am I making? I am making Mars Yellow watercolor paint right now. It is almost there. Mars Yellow is one of those that takes a little extra coaxing to get it fully together. So a little extra mulling. So that is what I am currently making. It's me too. I think this is definitely a happy color, especially on a gray day. Yeah, I don't have any grays or browns to make today, guys. We get happy colors. The closest we had was the ochre. And it is a PY, which is technically a yellow pigment, even though I'd say it's orange. Okay, somebody just revved an engine outside. That's a little funny. This is a little thick. I'm gonna add a little more medium in there. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm feeling how thick it is. We need to bring her back. You guys can see how thick that is. Add a teeny bit more medium. Yeah. It's a good color. It is to me very orange, but especially compared to this. There we go, adding a little more medium in here. I forgot to clean. There we go. I should get it to the good consistency. I am not. That is not what that is. That is a paint muller. Okay, get the paint combined here. Yeah. See, it helps combine it. What it does is it creates pressure to push the paint against the glass plate, which allows the pigment and the binder to come together happily and make paint. Oh, look how okay, that was like the perfect amount of medium to add. Like you see how well it's behaving now. This paint feels good. What's a muller? A paint muller. It's this thing right here. It is a good, it's like a weighted piece of glass, and they've been used for centuries. And this is the same way you make oil paint. You just, instead of adding, because I'm adding watercolor medium, you just add either like linseed oil or walnut oil to the pigment, and you combine it the exact same way in pretty close to the same ratios that I did, and that makes oil paint. So I think it's pretty cool. I enjoy making paint. So no, no, it's one of those things that like they're shaped ergonomically. As you see, your hand goes around. It's got a flat bottom right there, and it just allows you to hold and do. And the extra weight saves your shoulder and everything, because I don't have to apply any pressure. You can also use a well-weighted candlestick. They should be glass. So, hey, Liliana, welcome in. But yeah, used to be the only way for painters to paint was they had to literally make their own paint. Like they ordered the pigment and they mixed the paint themselves. And so they would get up and they would mix their paint. And so all of them knew like what type of ratios. And for different paintings, like they would know to charge different amounts based on how much pigment costs were. Like if you suddenly wanted ultramarine blue, which is made from lapis and was at that time, now we have synthetic versions, but your painting was going to be really expensive. If you were, it was going to use a lot of lead white in it, not so expensive. I'm sorry you're sad, Liliana, if you think this is boring. I think it's relaxing. Rocks, dirt, dried flowers. Yeah, all paint materials. Carmine red from cochineal beetles or cochineal, something like that. Your paints, so like from flowers. I have made some from flowers. I have a pigment drying, or I just got this pigment. This is a failed batch. I was trying to use my Instapot to do it, and it took some out. So there we are. So that was supposed to be a little more green. So that was one that was made. I have a full cart over there. When we finish up here, I can go do a little tour and we can look at some stuff. And I can show you the paints I made from the weeds in my backyard. But we have finally got this Mars yellow together. Look at the difference. No more chunks. It is smooth. It is not separating. It is behaving. It is a lovely paint. So, yeah, your mom may not like your pants. That's okay. Yep. Everybody has an opinion. So pretty and happy, right? Yeah. Yep. You may love them. Other people may not like them. And that's okay. Just like everybody has a favorite color and does not have to agree. Okay, let's get this guy. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a little secret. I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna put paint in the bottom. So. There we go. Scraping it. Scrape together. Oh. I'm sorry that's upsetting you. As a mom, I understand sometimes things have to happen. You assume often and open a mail line, deliver different paints. Oh, that could be kind of fun. So I do have a P.O. box. I need to get, I've been meaning to put it in my about. But yeah, Grace and Lottie's, I can tell you, I'll say it out loud. The P.O. box is 1676. And that is here, Columbia, Tennessee, 38401. So. I can't guarantee I'll get to everything because I have things I have to get done, but I'm willing to try. Okay, so we're gonna pop this in there. Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna go whoosh. And this is gonna allow that paint to take up the sides where this shrunk in. We're just gonna squish her in. There we go. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, squish, squish. There we go. Now that's stuck back in. Yep. Welcome in, Shoddy. Hope you're having a good day. What is the stream? We are making paint right now. Once I get this bottled up, we're gonna do a little bit of a tour around my room because I'm gonna show some of the paints that I have made from flowers. So I gotta get this in the bottle and then we'll go look at it. We'll look at some stuff. And we'll go see how the sign is doing. I'm not taking requests right now because I am getting ready for a market. And so a lot of what I am having to mix is like stuff I actually need because there are only so many hours of the day. So just finished Mars Yellow. This is the paint I needed to get done. We did Italian Dark Ochre because that was another one I needed to get done. So yeah. So some days I have like a whole list of colors I need to get done. And I'll like everybody vote which one's next. So watching from the car. Oh, I'm in the car. Cool. There we go. Mars Yellow. Is done. There will be no news if you don't care about the sign. I have to care about the sign. It needs to get done. I will say, Addictive, that for the type of painting that it is, tomorrow I'll be doing the detail painting. My line work is impressive and how I can pull a pretty clean line. So just FYI. Cleaning now, sink time. There's a robin in my yard right now. I do like living like in an older house. Like my house was built in the early 60s. And so, you know, I have the window over my sink so I can see the backyard and all the little birds, all the wildflowers that are poking up because we don't treat our yard with anything. And I like the little wildflowers. When we were driving today, I was noticing all of like the fields and stuff. Like you could see the yellows and the purples from all the different little flowers that are in bloom mixed in with the green. I was like, oh, that's so pretty. It's so fun. Okay, clean this because we are pretty much done for the day for paint making. I'm gonna clean everything. Tweet, tweet. Yeah. Rockin' Robin. Can't read all of them. I'll check here in a second. Ooh, that's getting hot. Getting hot. I don't need to burn my can, but warm water cleans faster. There we go. There. Paint. Soap. Soap is the word I'm looking for, not paint. I've said paint so many times. Okay, so we're gonna walk over to where I have some of my products. And I'm gonna show a couple of things that people asked about. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, let's say. Well, do I have a color scanner to check accuracy? So right now, I am less worried about that because I am letting it be that I am a handmade product right now. So that is what I'm working on right now. So, I eventually, when we get to being a bigger production and that kind of thing, yes, that will be part of it. I have got it down. I've worked on exactly how much goes in, like for a perfect batch, that type of thing. But yeah. So this card got paint splattered on it, so disregard the green. But these are all things I made, like the dandelion, henbit, dead nettle, and yard violet. These are paints that I made from those things right here. And so little dot cards right here. I will have those at the market, other dark cards. But we're gonna walk in here. Oh, real quick. Let's get, where are you? Right here. We were talking about mummy. This is Armenian mummy red light. So this is an ochre pigment that is really similar to the shades of mummy that used to be around that you can get from Armenia. But I know it's in this set right here of color pencils. Let's pull out color pencils. It's kind of funny, I'm on my desk right here. Move my planning binder. Right here, it's in this one. Here is Caput Mortuum as a color, which is supposed to be pretty similar to mummy. Let me see if I can find a scrap piece of paper. This will work. Kind of let you guys see it. Right there. So that is Caput Mortuum. Right there. It does not, oh, it doesn't, I know it, I doubt it does. But these are Kohinoor. Kohinoor is kind of like a lesser, it's known, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, it doesn't have as much name recognition as like Prismacolor and Faber-Castell, Polychromos, but the Polycolors are oil-based pencils, and I do like them quite a bit. They have a better assortment of like different skin tones in them, which I think is great. So if you are part of, if you'd like to do that, these might be the pencils for you to check out right there. So they're really cool. I like them a lot. Now, the other thing I was going to show you, yes, I know it doesn't smell right. It does not smell. It has no smell. So back in the day, I got this little thing. I found it. It was a Bob Ross, and I was only using like color pencils that were based on it. And so I printed it in a little more of a grayscale here, and then tried to make it look more like a Bob Ross. So I did that in color pencil. That was a stream thing. So you can see the difference. This is what they thought it should look like. That's what I got it to. So it was fun. Oil-based. Oh, really interesting. I'm not, as not a lefty, I do not know these things. So I'm tightening my, wow, I have spun my thing around way too many times here. Okay, there we go. So, okay, we're gonna go back downstairs now. As we are done up here, let's go see how dry everything is. Oh, let me get my brush. Got my brush. Lottie, you wanna go back downstairs? Let's go. Let's go see how the sign is. Since we learned we have to go to Lowe's to get different stain. So let's see here. Let's flip her. Yes, we can do this. I'm just gonna set you guys up right here. There we go. We're just gonna set up like this. Ah, I'm trying to just swivel. There we go. You're gonna be set up horribly for a righty. I have you on the right side. And my hand is gonna be in the way the whole time. Just know that, but the table's already set up that way. I need to sand first. Sand first, guys. Move this. Okay, get the sanding. Got 400 grit here. We're gonna smooth this up. Lottie is running in the backyard, living her best life right now. doing this because the grain opened up some. This is not the color it's going to end up either. Just FYI. Worries. I have learned a long time ago, like which camera angles work a little bit better for giving a view, for seeing. Like sometimes when I'm working, I forget, and like I'm really not set up well because I'm more paying attention to what I'm doing than how the camera's getting it. But the arm gets in the way this way. When you're on the other side, it doesn't get in the way nearly as much. But I don't have any table over there to set you on. Ooh, that feels nice. Let's get over here now. Lottie's looking at the tulips, guys. It's really cute. Okay, now to go around the edge real quick. And I'm not concerned about the back. Okay, there we go. Duster off. Nice and smooth. One more coat of the green. This is just a base coat. It is not the color it's going to be. Lottie, did you eat dandelions? Lottie loves eating dandelions, and then she comes out and is like, because she ate white dandelions. And they call it puppy love. Yeah. I love my little puppy. I love my puppy. Oh, she got into some leaves too, guys. She's got leaves all over her face. Okay, let's do this little coat here. And this is just me using old paint, so that the new paint that I had to pay a lot for, I don't have to use as much of it. Literally all I'm doing with this. It is cooler now. It's kind of funny feeling the difference in the temp. When I know a front's going through today. It is cooler outside now than it was earlier. There we go. Nice little coat of paint to the edge. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds, but there are birds singing out here. They sound really sweet. It sounds like spring and happy. There's the wind again. The wind keeps kind of. Okay. There we go. Done. Woo. Definitely chillier. Okay, Lottie, come on. Yeah, I love the birds. If you don't like circles. Okay, who's more of a square person? Let's take Lottie's water in. I'm down here for a little bit. That's all I can do until I go to Lowe's. Okay, come on. Come on, Lottie Lou. There's our sweet puppy. There's our sweet girl. My goodness, it's been 2.5 hours already. Go wash out this brush. You said I'm more of a triangle. Yeah, put your favorite shape in the chat. Which type of shape are you? I feel like I go in circles a lot. Clean the brush, more sink content. There we go. Okay, there is that cleaned out. Next thing I can do, we're just gonna keep going off. Circle, no edges, got it. Octagons, ooh, good choice. My kid's really into parallelograms. Parallelogram is like really fun to say though. Like I can see why parallelograms would be like the cool shape of the day. Okay, I am going to now, we are going to switch content again, and we are going to make dot cards. We will do earths and ochres since we just got that really nice, so. I just got those done over there. Let me get my table set up here. I feel like I'm dealing cards right now. Three. Four. I like to do 24 at a time. Just a bead. Or no, 18 at a time. This will get me to 18. I have 25 of each card printed. I had them done at the local printer so that they won't bleed when they get wet. The ones that I do on my own printer, sadly they bleed, the black bleeds. So this allows it to handle the water better. Straighten that up. Let's make dot cards, guys. My man might be a rhombus. Yeah, making dot cards, yep. Welcome to, we just start doing the jobs that need to get done. I'm trying to get the camera like set as well as I can so you guys can see. I fortunately have like a crazy long kitchen table. It has both leaves in it right now. So it like goes to like, it can seat 12 plus. Normally we do not keep it in the full length. We keep it like in the one that seats 6. But yeah. Okay, keep an eye on that for me for just a second. I'm gonna go get my coffee and then we will do our first color, which will be Venetian red because I like to go in order. So we will do Venetian red dots. My coffee is in, oh my goodness, the coffee is empty, guys. See if there's any drops left in the pot. I'm checking. It does not feel promising. When Shrubs is home, I get way less coffee because I have to share it. He normally just drinks a teeny bit and then goes to work and drinks the free coffee at work. Okay. So now that I got you figured out. Yes, I do. I was forgetting something. Coffee. Okay, we're gonna run back downstairs and get a Diet Coke. And because you guys have been so awesome, oh, I'm gonna need to get my power cord too. My power cord is outside. I just looked at what my battery level and my battery level is running low. So I was like, we're going outside. Let's go outside. See, look how excited she is. I need my power cord right here. There it is. Okay, Lottie, come on. Hello, we have our phones dying at the same time. I know, I got my power cord. Come on, Lottie. Watch, here she comes. There she is. There's our sweetie. Come on, inside. Back upstairs. Oh, get the Diet Coke. Guys, do not judge my drink fridge. It is a drink fridge in the basement. Diet Coke achieved. Now we go upstairs. And I get to show you guys, because you've been so super cool today, what Shrubs got me. Because you guys haven't gotten to see what Shrubs got me. Like for the Lottie. Oh, okay. I'm going to set you guys right back here while I get the cord situation figured out. I think my cord is long enough. I may need to get... No, I will not. It is long enough. Cool. I have to remember not to trip over said cord. Okay, so you guys want to see what he got me? It's super cute. He got me this the other day at Aldi. I dropped my glass cup that has a straw that I absolutely adore drinking out of a glass cup. I'd rather drink out of a straw cup than out of the can. And he saw this one and thought about me. Look, guys, it has beets. We were doing beet paint the other day. It has little beets and some bunnies. There we go. I have a Diet Coke ready to go. There we go. Locked and loaded. If you don't like soda. How many things are there? Things we don't think are polarizing. So here's Venetian red. That's the one I'm going to start with. I'm going to shake it a little bit. Get it ready. Where I need... always open over something else. Because there are times that when you go to open a paint, when it hasn't been open for a little bit, it likes to go out. So we're just going to do dots. We're going to do lots of dots. And now the reason why I put these paints in these containers suddenly makes so much sense. Venetian red. Next we will go into Luberon Orange Ochre. What's everybody's favorite color out there? Venetian red done. That's Mars Orange. Luberon Orange Ochre is right next door. I missed the first. What are you doing? So right now, because I'm still just going, I've been working on my sign. I need to get a paper towel real quick. I'm working on my sign for the booth. It's outside drying. We made some paint between coats of that, and now I am making dot cards because I need to make dot cards to get ready for my first vendor. So these are watercolor dots right here. So you can get a bunch of colors of paint. And this is Luberon Orange Ochre. I'm working right now my earths and ochres. So all the paints here are derived from either earth paints or ochre paints. And the cool thing is like these dry really fast. What are the dots for? So what you can do is these will be for sale. And it's an easy way to get to try a lot of the different paints in like a little small size versus having a big size. So these are all, I'll show you one that's finished. They'll dry and then you just can have a wet brush and you get to go back in. And you can paint with it. So since I'm a new brand, I figured this was a really good way to be able to let people try. Yeah, a sampler palette, yeah. So I have other ways that they're for sale as well. Yellow ochre light right here. But yeah, this is part of it. This is not a long process at all. Lottie doesn't know where she wants to be right now. Are you coming up with a color palette for you to use? Now, this is one that I've already put together that will be for sale at the vendor market next week. At the market. So this is one that my palette that I work from, this is the watercolor one so far, is right here. So, but this is just for people who want just earth and ochre. And this is actually, I've sold this one a couple of times. People like this one. So I'm getting it in the sample set. And like I have a 6-pack that you can get. And so it was like, I'm popping air bubbles right now. I think that's got all of them. Nope, one up here. Oh, there's There's some right in there. There we go. You don't see any more air bubbles now. That's got them. Cool. Oh, nope. One hiding right there. I think that's got all the air bubbles. Next colors are lemon ochre that we did the other day. For now, bye, Mom. Hope you have a great day. Lemon ochre, the one we have so much of because I accidentally made 2 of it. Lemon ochre. There we go. Lemon ochre done. We're a third of the way done with this one already, guys. It goes fast. Okay, double check everything. Pop some bubbles. 1 bubble popped. 2 bubble popped. 3 bubbles popped. And 1 more. Okay, next. Nicosia Green Earth. In case you're wondering, I personally like Verona Green Earth. We're gonna do both of them, but I like it a little bit better. In case you're wondering. Both. Still really cool that you get these crazy green. That's not the right green. You get these crazy greens. Where is the other green? I only see 1. Here is Nicosia. Where did Verona go? Did somebody take my Verona? There it is. Here is Verona Green Earth. Verona acts better. I think no, Nicosia acts better. Verona's a little more difficult. Let me get them right. They're very similar, but I wanted to put both in here because I think the greens are cool. They behave differently. One's more opaque than the other. There we go. Done with that one. Now Verona. My Verona. It's a thick one. See, it's thick. Ugh. This one's gonna be difficult. There we go. It is really thick. It's gonna be a two-hand. It doesn't make as pretty of a dot either. It's thicker paint. I can make it a prettier dot as it dries too with the palette knife. I've done that before. Once it dries just a little bit and gets a little bit of a skin, I can push it down a little bit and then it gets prettier. Thing is, they're all gonna be dried paint. They all end up the same. Okay, there is that. Next is Violet Hematite. Where are you, Violet Hematite? There we are. Violet Hematite. Okay, getting these all done. Violet Hematite. Purple from the dirt. It's just as crazy as getting green from the dirt, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to mix a little more of that one because I know I still have pans to fill. So this guy, because it goes further away, because it needs, I'll probably need to mix more, feeling what's in there.
Front of the house is done.
Now we get to place our Italian dark ochre that we just made. Our new one, our new guy. He's still over at the island. Okay, Italian dark ochre. And we are almost 2/3 of the way done. Yeah, if you could flip the light on, Sharps, that would be great. A little more light in here. It is dark outside. 50 likes!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Did you touch grass yet?
We have touched, we have looked at tulips. We were outside for a long time today.
True. That's true.
We've been doing lots. They got to see your cup that you got me.
Oh, your spring cup.
Nice special spring cup.
You don't pour it on your stuff.
That's why I try to drink things with lids.
Mm-hmm.
It typically helps. Okay, Luberon Rossi and a light. We made that one late last night. Now you know why I needed to make more. But 50 likes, super cool, guys. Here we go. That's a Luberon umber. Okay, we can scrape that off. Once it dries, I can pop it off with a palette knife. We will fix that. Get the right paint. Like, it looks really dark. We needed this one. We will fix those later. We'll fix it in post. For real, did I just have a piece? Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Right there. This. Come on, come out. I'm gonna use a pen. The top of the cap decided to come off in the paint. There we go. We saved it. Whew, that was close. That was so close. So close. Shrub survived the ladder. Yep, the front of the house is done. We still have to do the back of the house. The back of the house is easier and different than the front of the house. I mean, it should be different. Hello, welcome in. I think it's Kiana. Hope you're having a wonderful day, if I read that right. I am making dot cards right now to get ready. It's a lot of odds and end things today in stream. And I'm getting ready for market. I've got to get the sign finished, so it's outside drying right now, the next coat. Sadly, I have to go to Lowe's because I didn't have the finish. I thought I had a stain that would work. And it's just too old. Kiana, awesome. And Dee Dee, welcome in. I didn't see that one. I missed one. Who did I miss? Where did I miss you guys? 86 have got a regard. Placed. Oh, yeah. Hi. My first time watching. Awesome. Your videos so calming. Oh, thank you for the sub. I totally missed that one. My shrubs. Paint dirt from flowers. Yes, I do. I make other, like paint from standard pigments as well. But I enjoy getting to make it from like basically what people were making paint from all along. I mean, the cave paintings, those are ochres. That's making paint from rocks. Rocks and dirt and flowers. I mean, and bugs. We can't forget the bugs. Okay, cypress. I need to make more. This one's like out too. I could probably get the dots out for this, but I gotta shake it. I needed to make more of this one too. Did not realize it. It did not get in the make more pile. Yes, the all-important bugs. Oh, this is not feeling right. It's feeling like it's wanting to come out thick, and I don't want to ruin the card. I get dried up at the top a little bit, so hold on here. Yep, a little dry, but it came out. We'll get a couple of these done. It'll be a two-hand squeeze. I don't know why people, ooh, that just kept coming. That person's gonna get a lot of paint. Yeah, dry, yeah. Yeah, that's a sample. Whoever gets this guy, I hope they like Cypress Romber, because they got quite a bit of it. I would much rather it do extra paint than under. I'm like way happier to air that way for somebody. They get a healthy sample versus, I don't feel like I got any paint. Like the smallest dots you see here are what it's actually supposed to be. Most of them end up bigger. Okay, so we're gonna put Cypress Raw Umber over in the Make More pile. Now Blue Ridge Raw Umber is another dark. That one's gonna be thick too, and then we've got Castle Earth right there. Here is Blue Ridge Raw Umber. I do not have a raw sienna in this color. Here we go. Come on, come down. Shake it down. This one's gonna need 2 hands as well. Sorry, I know it doesn't show as well for you guys when it's 2 hands, but it's a little, whoa! Again, another big one. Okay, come on, behave. These thicker paints, a little bit more of an adventure. Okay, there we go. And Castle Earth. Let's go in here. Those big samples. I'm gonna add. So I can add a little bit of water to this, guys, because it just it dehydrates out. I'm selling it dry. That's kind of one of the nice things. This guy is too thick. So we're gonna add a little water to it. I'll add like 10 drops. Get it to flow a little bit better. A little bit more here. There we go. That's flowing well now. Perfect amount. There we go. That's flowing well. It's funny hearing shrubs come in and hearing myself.
Mm-hmm. All the scraps and trash.
Just a little. These also look so similar right now in this form. When you paint with them, they look different. So many browns. Although I did figure that the earth and ochre palette did need to be a little brown heavy. It seemed fitting. I wish I had there was like such thing as a blue earth palette or blue earth paint. Because that would be fun to have in there because there's no blues. But anyway, there we are. We can paint with all the colors of the mountains. Yes, you can now paint. There's Blue Ridge in there.
And with all the colors of the wind.
Yeah, the colors of the wind. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I think this is going to call it for today. I have been live for over 3 hours. We've got to go to Lowe's, and I'm not going to take you guys to Lowe's. So anyway, come here, Lottie. Come sit with me. I'm not one of those kind of IRL streamers. I don't mind carrying my phone around my house. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Let's let them see your pretty face. Yes, there we go. Ooh, Lottie, I'm getting kisses. I'm getting kisses because Lottie is such a sweet dog. She is such a sweetie. Oh, there's noises. She has to know what's going on because she is nosy, which is perfect for a little pup. Yes, we love you, Lottie. We love you so much. Oh, you're a good dog. Okay, so anyway, yes, likes for Lottie. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. Possibly stream tomorrow. It's like 50-50. So like, sub, Turn on those notifications so that way you can know. Oh, Shrubs is teasing the dog right now. He's trying to make her look at the camera, but he's doing it with cheese, and she can't have cheese. Dogs are lactose intolerant. Poor Lottie, her belly would hurt so bad. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully, if I do go live, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, it'll be Tuesday. So anyway, have a great weekend. Bye, guys. I had to put her down because I didn't have a finger. Bye.